Hello, welcome to Irish on Wrestling, Week 27, Part 2. I'm Carl Sherlock, at Carl Sherlock on Twitter, and today I'm just going to talk about the news out today. Big E Langston tweeted last night about failing to capture the United States title with 2 title shots after last night's DQ win over United States champion Dean Ambrose. The number of different ways I can be screwed out of a title is rapidly growing. This is after 2 championship matches in which he's been kind of screwed out of it. And Zeb Coulter says the real Americans won't be ignored any longer. He tweeted about their non-title win over Cody Rhodes and Goldust on Raw. The greatest victory tonight for Antonio Cesaro and Jack Swagger. We will not be ignored any longer, uncrowned champions. This could lead into a match for the tag team titles for the real Americans. Big news is about TNA. Dave Meltzer revealed on the latest installment of the Wrestling Observer Radio that the Carters are looking to sell TNA. There's a lot of moves that are being done behind the scenes. Meltzer said, no matter what anyone is going to say right now, there are big things going on behind the scenes as far as future ownership of the company, and at that point God only knows where it goes. There's people looking to get in, and I think the Carters are looking to get out. They've lost enough money and all that, and as far as what that means, who knows? But they've been looking to get out for a while. They don't want to fund it anymore. Meltzer also mentioned that he wouldn't be surprised if Eric Bischoff was a candidate to buy the company. I'm sure he's probably looking at something Meltzer said of Bischoff. I don't know whether he's got backing. I don't know if anyone does. But I think Eric would be looking for something or someone to back him to get it. I don't know that he's got that backing though. Would Eric Bischoff take it? Could he try WCW 2.0? That's the question. Several students from Team 3D Wrestling Academy received tryouts and/or were used as extras at last night's Raw. Interesting there. WWE is currently planning a 4-way tag team title match for Survivor Series featuring Cody Rhodes and Goldust, The Shield, the Real Americans and one other team, more than likely the Usos. The final rating for Friday's SmackDown was released to 1.94 cable rating, up just a bit from the previous week. SmackDown on Friday averaged 2.681 million viewers, up 1.5% from the previous week. The current plan is to keep Ricardo Rodriguez off WWE TV until they can find something for him. This is the reason why Rodriguez has been tweeting lately about learning how to wrestle at the Performance Center. There's been a lot of talk about pairing Ricardo up with Rey Mysterio once Mysterio makes his full-time return, but that plan is yet to be confirmed. Kane tweeted last night about Stephanie McMahon. It's what's best for business at Stephanie McMahon. #Raw. Kane last night returned to a heel role, took off his mask and gave it to Stephanie. He's now part of the Authority. Shawn Michaels received a lot of boos from the crowd last night when referees helped him to the back after the yes lock from Daniel Bryan. It appears the feud between Shawn Michaels and Daniel Bryan may continue. A fan asked on Twitter if what happened on Raw meant Shawn would be sticking around for a while, and Shawn replied, "We'll see. It's being discussed." So HBK could still be around for a bit. Chris Jericho is in Toronto today to do media for his new web series, But I'm Chris Jericho. The season premieres today. And finally, Survivor Series plans. The Wyatt family was a major focus on last night's edition of Raw, and the family's feud with Daniel Bryan and CM Punk is just the beginning though. Current plans to call for a Survivor Series match of the Wyatt family and one other WWE superstar versus Daniel Bryan, CM Punk and 2 other teammates of their own. It was noted that it isn't supposed to be a burial of CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, but rather a major push for the Wyatt family. However, it does appear that Daniel Bryan is out of the WWE picture for now. Sadly, Daniel Bryan won't have this, I don't think, until WrestleMania. Survivor Series will most likely see Randy Orton versus Big Show for the WWE Championship, and the other match being discussed is Big Show versus Triple H in singles action. Daniel Bryan versus Triple H was one of the original ideas for Survivor Series, but that match is no longer being considered. Anyway, I'm Carl Sherlock, at Carl Sherlock on Twitter. That's the end of the show today. I'll be back tomorrow, as you know, for the continuation of this month-long Irish Eyes on Wrestling streak. Anyway, I'll see you then. I'm Carl Sherlock, at Carl Sherlock on Twitter. So.